Hi everyone, I hope all is well. This week's Parsha is Parshat Beshalach. Now looking through this week's Parsha, there's really a lot that goes on. And I look specifically at the man, right? The man really caught my attention this week looking through the Parsha. And I was wondering, the Torah goes into such specific detail, talking about the man, talking about its appearance and how it tastes in such seemingly like a random tangential place in the Torah itself. Like, why do we need to know this? The Torah could have just said, Hashem gave the Jews this food, man, and it sustained them for 40 years. Why does it need to talk about the appearance of the man and how it tasted? So I did some thinking about this, and I came to the conclusion that, we'll see at the end, it's really important that controlling one's food supply, this is maybe a good parental lesson, I don't know, is a really valuable tool. So, if you're looking at the description of the man in the Torah, we first have the appearance. And it says it's like this coriander seed, it's white, and whatever, it's clear that it's a unique and valuable object, this man. It goes into the taste. And it says it tastes like this fried dough that's dipped in honey. Now if you look through many of the sources, many of the great rabbis say that the man, like, everyone learns growing up that the man was any flavor you want it to be. It's not that clear. Really, it says that the man was able to provide the necessities for every age group. So, like for babies, for infants, it was like milk, and then it went progressively for each age group, really catering to their needs specifically. Now, why is this so powerful? The man. So if we're looking at the Jewish people, all right, what's going on? They just left Egypt, and now they're completely reliant on Hashem to a point where they've never experienced anything like this before, right? Being reliant on one singular thing, right? Before, yes, they had a rule or paro, but it wasn't the same, right? They literally can't do anything. They're under Hashem, and they're complaining about their food. So Hashem says, look, here's a lesson, right? Because we'll get to the because in a minute. It says Hashem gives them the man as a lesson. And he says, look, this is one singular thing, your food, right, your sustenance, that you're going to need to learn how to live off of, one thing. Now, why is this so important, learning how to live off of one thing in particular? Well, because as Jews, we view the Torah as a one singular thing that we base our whole lives off of. So looking back at the episode of the man, it's really almost like a training wheels for the giving of the Torah itself, to be able to be dependent on this one singular thing. So I think it's a very important lesson for all of us to really hone in on, and it's my bracha to everyone this week, that there are many, many times in our lives where we're like, the Torah is not speaking to me in this light, let me go do something else. It's not really about that. The Torah, just like the man was able to cater to every single different age group, once we see the value in the Torah, we could also see that the Torah is able to cater to each and every one of us throughout any time in our lives where we need help or where we don't need help, every second where we're doing anything. And it's good to hear and connect, because seemingly Parsha doesn't go so well together, but with this, it's nice glue. So with that, I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom.